Okay, with the old outdated deadbolt removed, it's time to upgrade to modern technology. Now you're always going to start with the deadbolt installation. It also has an adjustment depth here depending on the size of your door. The screws are provided and each baggie of hardware is actually labeled what they go towards. For the simple installation, you don't need power drills, impact wrenches. A trusted screwdriver will do the job for you. The DESLOC Smart Fingerprint deadbolt comes with everything you need. This is the interior deadbolt. This will be the exterior facing pin and thumbprint reader. It does have a drill template if you don't already have a deadbolt hole in your door, backup set of keys, and all the needed hardware. Okay, next you're onto the exterior portion of the lock. With this paddle horizontal, you're going to insert it through the deadbolt and you're going to feed the cable through. Okay, next step is to affix the mounting plate. It is labeled there as the top with the directional arrow up, and the cable management will go through the bottom hole, and that is labeled as well. The securing pins will face away from the door. Okay, now your mounting plate is tight to the door, and your exterior portion is now tight to the door. Okay, almost complete installation already. Now comes the interior portion of the deadbolt. You want this horizontal so it clicks into that paddle piece right there. We're also going to connect the cable wire into that portion, and you want to tuck the wire into the provided space right there for the excess. And then the provided cables for the interior lock screws, there's 3 of them. 1, lift up the battery compartment for number 2 and number 3. That's what will hold it to the door. The wire will snap there. It only can go in one direction. The excess wire will tuck into this reservoir opening here. Make sure your deadbolt is horizontal to match up with the paddle. Now for the fit and finish of the door, if this was a little bit crooked and you didn't like the appearance, this would be the time to loosen those screws and adjust that mounting plate to make sure you have a good reveal right. Okay, now onto the battery placement. Standard AA batteries could not be simpler. I think you'll be impressed with the engineering on the battery design. This is engineered and designed with over 10 uses a day to still go a year without needing to change those batteries. And also you do have the backup keys if you need them, if your batteries were completely dead. This is a good time to test the deadbolt to make sure it's reaching the door jamb perfectly. Okay, you have a display panel there for programming. Hey, real quick, I noticed in the video playback it's showing the display screen is blinky. That's not the case. In real life, the screen is crystal clear and works perfectly. And then if you look carefully, you have an up and down cursor key. The 8 is the up and the 0 is the down. You have the menu button and you have the enter. The screen even shows you a battery indicator, which is nice. Okay, your initial pin to set the product is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Enter. After the initial pin, it's going through auto setup so it knows what direction the door is. Now you're simply going to enter your username. So this is like an admin username. I'll just do my initials here. For the pin, you have to do 6 to 8 digits for this one, for the admin controls. You have a whole option menu here, add admin, add user. You can have different individual users. You can change them from time to time. This would be an excellent option for a large family or a rental situation. You can delete users. You have your lock settings. So I'm now added as an admin. We can also add a user. Add admin fingerprint. They recommend thumb. You could use any finger, but thumb will be the most consistent and the easiest. Configuration successful. Okay, the door is currently locked. Let's try my thumbprint. Look at that. Could not have been easier. You get the cool green indicator light when your thumbprint unlocks it. Okay, and then to lock it when you go away, you simply hold down that lock button there, and it did lock. I hear it engaged. We are locked and secured. Unlock. That's literally about a second to second and a half. It unlocks with my thumbprint. That's awesome. Okay, the door is locked. Of course, the 3 options to unlock it is the thumbprint. That is the quickest and easiest. You can also use a PIN number. You just wake it up, and then 07-1929, that's the PIN I set, hit unlocked, and that's super quick and easy as well. And then, of course, you have a backup set of keys if you're old school, and that works as well. This smart lock by DESLOC was the easiest install I've ever done. It was super quick and easy, and I am impressed that you don't have to worry about carrying keys anymore. You literally just use your thumbprint.